Good night, good night. Welcome to another Saturday night live stream. I hope you're having a great night thus far. I'm here giving God thanks for His grace and for His mercy that He has bestowed upon me. Such a great feelings to be here another Saturday night. So I just try to come on here as I try to achieve my double H. So I would be grateful if you guys join. If you guys will join with me and help me here. Come in, let us have some friendly conversation. Oh my God. Yeah, we want to have a friendly conversation here. Hey Joshua, good night. Thank you so much for joining. Happy to have you here. Happy to have you here, Joshua. I'm grateful for you here tonight. And thank you so much for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. You're the first one to be on my live stream. How is your night going? I hope and trust that you are having a great night. Hey Patilla, welcome. Good night. Thank you so much for joining. Happy to have you here. I hope and trust that you are having a great night. It's a great privilege that the Lord has granted unto us that we can be here tonight. Hooray for Hannah. I'm here first. I just didn't comment. I'm on a call. Okay. I am happy to hear that you are here first. And I thank you so much. And hooray for Hannah is saying good night, everyone. Good night to you as well, Hannah. So right here I have Hannah, I have Patilla, and I have Joshua. Thank you so much for joining. It's a great privilege having you guys here with me tonight. I just want to come out here a little bit and have a friendly conversation with you guys. Just want to tell you how much I'm grateful to have you guys here with me on my live stream. It's such a great feeling to know I sleep and I wake up already, and I just try to come out here, have a little friendly conversation with you guys as I try to work on my double H. Patilla is saying that me first come and thumbs up the live. Okay, Patilla, I appreciate it. How is your night going? My night is going good so far. Kind of a cool and nice, but you hear the fan rolling here. I have to roll it to get rid of some of these mosquitoes. I don't know where they are from. And hooray for Hannah is saying top to lie. Oh God, you guys are something else. I don't know what I would do without you guys, because it's nice when we can come on here and we can crack our little jokes as big people. And Patilla is saying Hannah go sleep. So how is your night going, guys? I know today I was hearing about the heat over there. I don't know if you guys are experiencing it. Rafa Hannah said, I'm a first day here, thumbs up for big for woman. For big woman that fly past me, guys. I don't know if I can pronounce this name here, but welcome, Creations. Welcome, Creation. Happy to have you here. And you are from India. Welcome. Me not ready yet to go on my bed, okay? Oh, Vedam, India. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Patilla say, okay, hooray. You win, mom. Thank you for joining from India. I appreciate your presence. Please remember when you join the live stream to give it a thumbs up. I would gladly appreciate it. God bless you, Auntie. Thank you. God bless you too. And I thank you for joining. What is this? Looky Two Wheels. Welcome to my live stream. Thank you for your kind compliments. But guys, please remember to give the live stream a thumbs up. I appreciate your presence here. Thank you so much for joining. It's such a great feeling that I can come on my platform and I can get persons here to be interacting with me in a friendly manner. And I appreciate your kind compliments. Thank you so much. I hope and trust that your weekend is good and you will have a great night rest. And for those who will going to work tomorrow, you will get up well to go to work. My day was good. I'm telling you, the sun was hot. But to be honest, despite the sun, the heat, despite the sun was out in its golden color, the breeze was awesome. So we didn't have anything to complain about. And for those persons who wash today, they get a nice day because they get the sunshine and they get the breeze. And Sue is saying greeting host. Greetings to you, Sue. Welcome to my live stream. DS is saying blessings host. Thank you for your blessings, DS. Happy to have you guys here. Hi, Miss Davis. Welcome to my live stream. Thank you for joining. Happy to have you here with me tonight. Patilla says, yes, I'm not staying long. I am on my way going home. Phone soon dead and may have 2 hours before me reach home. Wow, that's a long drive, Patilla. Please be safe on the road. And DS is saying blessings everyone on the live. Miss Davis is saying blessings. Yes, guys, it's a great feeling to have you here with me tonight. I appreciate you all coming on my live stream. It's such a great feeling. I am out here trying to work on my WH. So you know when you're working on your WH, you have to put in the extra time and do what you have to do. And I thank you all for joining here with me tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you that joined my live stream. Patilla is saying she's on her way from work. And I know other persons who may just come in from work as well and tired. But thanks be to God. Thank you for your time. Sue said just got home and super tired. Won't stay long in the comment, but will leave you running. Thank you, Sue. I appreciate it and I can just imagine. And Ashley Coates is saying hi. Hi, Ashley. Welcome to my live stream. Thank you so much for joining. Lucky Two will say you have a joyfully wholesome vibes about yourself and it's a blessing. Chat is running away from me. Oh, and it's a blessing to have come across your channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And DS is showing some love. Good night. What is the Sharma? Good night and welcome to my live stream. And I'm from Jamaica. And Sue is saying thumbs up done. Thank you for the thumbs up, Sue. I appreciate it. So guys, please remember when you join the live stream to give it a thumbs up. And please remember to be respectful both to the host and to the other persons on the live stream. Please remember to keep your comment respectful and please remember to respect the host. That is how we do it over here. And Patilla is saying Hey, DS, bro. So everyone is greeting each other here in a friendly manner, and I appreciate and I respect that. And DS is saying, how are you doing? Well, if you are referring to me, DS, I'm having a great time today. I had a great day because, trust me, the sun was out in its golden color, but trust me, the breeze was so nice. I had an awesome day. Nothing to complain about today in regards of that. Only that I did have a little pain in my shoulder. I don't know what caused it, like right up here. Right here is a bit swollen and it hurts, but nothing to worry about. I'm giving God thanks. You know, when you're going up in age, you can expect just about anything. But in all things, I'm giving God thanks. Because you have to give God thanks and give Him with a grateful heart. And that is what I'm doing here. Because if it wasn't for His grace and His mercies, then I could not be here and you guys could not be here. Good to hear, host. Thank you so much, DS. I hope and trust that you did have a great day. I hope the heat was not too hot on you today. Because I hear a lot of persons complaining about the heat. But thanks be to God today, we had a great day. The heat wasn't so bad on us. And that is something that I'm grateful for. And DS is saying, okay, oh, good to hear. I read that already. So it's such a beautiful and calm Saturday night here. Best Beans is saying hello, host and chat. Welcome, Best Beans. Thank you so much for joining. Happy to have you here on this beautiful Saturday night. Indeed, it's a great pleasure having you guys here with me. I'm so grateful that I can sit here and interacting with you guys. And Best Beans is saying welcome, everyone. So we are just here holding a friendly conversation. And as I said before, when you guys join, please remember to keep the live stream respectful, and please remember to thumbs up the live stream, and let us be kind and generous to one another here. And DS is saying blessings, Best Beans. So that is how we do it here. We like to keep the live stream friendly and clean and active. Best Beans is saying happy weekend. Thank you so much, Best Beans. I hope you have a restful one. And I hope you enjoy the Sabbath today when you go to church. I enjoy myself here with the nice sunshine and the nice breeze. That was awesome. And this is showing DS family some love. Love heart there. I appreciate it. So guys, how has your day been? I know for some persons they're on their way from work. Some persons are just in from work. And some persons may be looking about to go to their bed, while some may sleep and wake up here like myself, who went to bed so early and wake up back. Sabbath was a blessing. Amen. I'm happy to hear. I'm so happy to hear that. I have to be looking. I don't bring the zapper next to me tonight. But if I look around and I see anything flying around, I have to get up and get it just to protect. I'm in bed under my blanket. Wow. So it's cool at your side, Best Beans. Or you use your blanket all the time? I couldn't tell when I cover, guys. I couldn't tell when I cover because sometimes the time might feel cool and you cover and then it gets so hot. You start to sweating, so I have to take it off. And this Patilla is saying, hey, best beans. But the mosquitoes them. But then when you put the cover on this little boy and he feel it, he get up and say, Mama, me can't cover. Because he don't like to cover. If you tell him to relax, like in the morning, when everybody else is at their bed and I give him what he is to get and said, okay, I don't ready to get up, so let's relax, he will cover. But if he's sleeping and you put the cover on him, he's going to get up. And yes, he said this was just working one, two more channels. This was good. Was just working on two more channels. Okay. Best means a blanket every season. My AC on round the clock. Okay. I thought you guys would only use the AC when the time is hot. I didn't know you use it when you have cool temperature as well. And Best Beans is showing Patilla some love. I don't think I could live somewhere where I would have to like be under the blanket all the time and to be in the colder like DS family, because I heard that Canada is even more colder than in England. So AC don't turn off. Wow. I would be freezing and shaking like a leaf. Oh boy. I am afraid of the heat. The reason being, when the time is so hot, you get so tormented, and then it sends your pressure up. And then when the time is cold, my God, but only thing that when the time is cold now I can put on something warm, and then in those times I will cover. But when the time is hot sometime, I have to just ask the good Lord to forgive me and just sleep in my undies because can't manage it too much heat. And they said very cold in the winter. Wow. I can't take the coldness at all, at all. I don't know how I would manage. Maybe I would go crazy. So if I did like have opportunity of visiting those countries where the climate is different from here, I would rather to go like in the winter or when the time is not so cold. But when the time is cold, I would not want to leave. Ray for Hannah is waving because I can't manage the coolness, guys. And especially when you're getting old and you're not used to them something day. You tremble, coolness will reach to your bones. I remember when I was going to high school, I used to go to Gaye High School, which is located between St. Anne, St. Mary, and St. Catherine. And my God, the school is on a hill, and they call that hill Maris Hill. My God, you see, when you reach in the January month, we have to have our sweaters. And when you open your mouth and talking, it's just like pure heat coming through. And man, sometimes all our teeth rattle to how cold that hill is. I'm telling you, and then when we were on the morning shift in those time, it was daylight saving time and Eastern Standard Time. When you go to school in the morning, sometimes our parents would have to walk with us. A couple of parents, and they used to use buckle lamp because we used to walk more than 2 miles to go to school. Back then, you don't have any vehicle turning off in no little district. It's just on the main, so we have to walk. Oh my God, coolness would rattle me. I'm telling you guys, especially when we were on the morning shift, my God, and then you can just see the fog. The place was so foggy, just pure whiteness. And hooray, Best Beans is saying, Hannah, so I can't manage the coolness. And I'm telling you something about 4 years ago, I went to Trelawney at a funeral and a wake. Canada is a cold country. That's what I heard. And the lady now is my cousin mother. She didn't tell me what's the weather like up there, and it's the first time I have been going to that area. And hooray for Hannah is saying best beans, and she's waving, she's saying she's on a call. And guys, anywhere I'm going, I like to get up early and go. So I reached there about 12 o'clock, and my God, that place is cold. That place is so cold. And one of the lady nephew tell me that he was born and raised there, and he was 25 at that time, and he says he have never seen sun shine there. It always look foggy and blurry. So I said, "Oh, you guys know when your clothes dry." They said the breeze dry it, but then it feel cold, but they would know that it is dry. And then you know what, guys? The lady draw the water from the tank, and the lady boiled the water now, and then I add water to it, and Jesus, you see, after I finished bathe, guys, I was so cold. It's like I was trembling, and I was saying, no sir, I could not live up there. And yes, he's saying blessings to you, hoorah. I'm telling you guys, she invite me there several times, and I don't go back up there. I cannot manage the coldness. And then now, because she did not inform me, I didn't carry anything to get the cold off me. One of the times she have to give me a towel. And I was saying, my God, even in the day, I just sit on the veranda and quinge up. No, sir. Can't manage the coldness at all. And that place is called Troy in Trelawney. And you go up in the hill. Go try you turn up a little in the hill. I would not want to go back to that place unless me have some jacket and some sweatsuit and something. And these hat that the farm workers used to wear back then that cover the ears. I can't take the coldness at all. So I don't want to go back up there. Very cold. And somebody was telling me if I should go to a place called Coleyville in Manchester, that's the time I would be cold. And there are quite a few areas in Jamaica here that is very cold. You see, sometimes this place called Montpelier going down to Montego Bay there. When you're traveling down there in the early morning, it's just pure fog you see. It's very cold. Thank you for still being here. This means I appreciate your presence. And this place in St. Catherine that is called Bagwalk too. It's very cold. Very, very cold and foggy. This means it's saying Sue. Oh, maybe Sue will be oh, Sue was the one that said she's still here. Sorry about that. I was mistaken. The jacket was fooling me. And Sue is saying best beans and Hannah blessings. And best beans is saying foggy in that area host. Yes, it's very foggy. And you know what happened now? It's cold. In the early morning now, when persons are traveling, they have to turn on their fog light. It's so cold. And Hooray is saying, hi Sue. I'm telling you, man, certain place I would not want to live because I can't take the coldness. So then, if I live there, I would have to have my sweater or my windbreaker. I don't even know if windbreaker making anymore because it's a long while I haven't seen a windbreaker. But trust me, I am afraid of coldness. Even sometimes when it gets cold here, I sleep in my socks because I'm so afraid of the cold. I sleep in socks. The other day when I was having the fever, oh my God, I have to sleep in socks and I have to put on a tam. I was so cold. It's me, Julie is saying good night, Miss Gay and friends. Good night, Julie. Welcome, happy to have you here. I hope and trust you're feeling a little better than this morning. I am grateful to have you here tonight. Birthday ladies in the house. Oh boy. So I am really afraid of the coldness. Not used to that, and I don't think I could get used to it. I don't know why they won't take those vehicles off the road. If persons are sick with their heart, those things will just cut you off with all these bag of knives in the night here. That's very disturbing. This is saying happy birthday, Julie, with a love heart. And Julie is saying just use a hot rag on my face. The pain is strong right now. Oh wow. And as you talk about hot rag, I think I'm going to do just that with my shoulder and place it there as warm as I can bear it. And Julie is saying thank you, Bess. And Sue said, Miss Gay, if you miss me in the chat, you already know what's going on. Oh yes, my dear. So good, some good old snoring. I can imagine when you're tired. That's how it goes. I remember one night my daughter coming from work, and when I listen, I hear this thing, and then when I go closer to the passage, it was she, very tired, and she was just snoring. And joyful Julie showing Destiny some love heart there. Julie, I sleep and wake up already, so I won't be going to my bed until maybe 12 o'clock or so. I will go and lay down, but not sure I will sleep until any time after 12 or so. Like how I get asleep already and wake up. Anytime I go to my bed, like when I go early and sleep, I don't sleep back until late in the night. And then if I wake up like 4 o'clock, sometimes I don't wake up back until like after 6 going to 7. And hooray for Hannah, I said, Miss Julie, what's happening with you, love? And Sue is saying the phone will be running still. Thank you so much, Sue. I appreciate it. Julie said 4 nights now. No proper sleep for me. Wow, and I'm telling you, that can be so disturbing when you can't get your night rest. That also will send up your pressure. And Sue is saying, get well soon, Julie. And hooray for Hannah is saying, oh my God, sorry to hear that, sis. Oh my, I'm telling you guys, when you cannot sleep and you're feeling pain, you feel so tormented. Sometimes the sleep would want to come, and then the pain is saying, oh, I'm pushing away that pain. Best means is showing some love. I don't like to hear when persons are in pain, because pain is not a good thing. Pain is not something I would want to give to anybody that consider me to be their greatest enemy. I don't have any. But you know, sometimes persons will have you as their deepest enemy and you don't even know. And Julie is saying, thanks, Eileen. And DS is saying, bye, bye, host. And chat. Okay, DS, goodbye. Have a great night rest. And thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your presence here. Pain is not something that I would like to give to anybody who consider me to be their enemy. God no, because it's not an easy task. It's not an easy task. Last night, each time I tried to tell Kev not to come on this hand here, he tried to be even patting the shoulder. And I'm telling him that it's hot, and all he's saying, it's hot. It's hot. And this is saying, by DS family, all I'm saying to him, Kev, do not come on the shoulder, baby. He don't know better, so he just hook up on it for the better. But God is God and God is good, and He's not giving us more than we can possibly bear. So that is how it goes, Julie. I remember about 3 years, no, it's more than 3 years, maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. I was to go to Negril for my birthday and I could not even eat. Poor baby don't understand. That's true. They saying good night, Miss Beans. And I'm telling you, I was to go to Negril with my granddaughter because she born the second. So because my birthday is on the 29th, her mom said she would send us to Negril. And my God, she did feel a way that I could not get to go, but I couldn't even eat my dinner. Tootie couldn't rock me. It was like I was going crazy. And I was there, and then I think it was the Monday I said I'm going to the dentist to find out how much to take out the teeth. And when I asked her the money that she said, I did have a little more than that. So she asked me, are you going back home with the pain or you want to get rid of the pain? And I said I want to get rid of the pain, and she take it out, and when she finished and said to me, when you're ready you can get up, I was so shocked. And Julie saying I had to cancel all my plans of going out. Oh wow, but guess what? Whenever you feel better, you can just do the do's, because it doesn't make sense for you to force to go out and you are in discomfort. And then she prescribed, because it was hurting me, she gave me a prescription, and the pill wasn't that expensive at the time, so I did just pull it. And I asked the good Lord not to let me feel any more toothache. And can I tell you, I feel it again. That's one of the nights I want to sleep, and by the time I close my eyes, the pain starts. And I was there, I have to be asking God, what do I do to be going through all of this? And I go and I take it out. When I go, it was two of them. And then I said to her, I'm going to try to call somebody to bring it. And she said, I don't have to do that. She will take it out and then I pay after. So the next day when my daughter was going to work, I just sent their money. I'm praying that the pills will start take effect by tomorrow. I'm hoping I'm hoping that too, Joyful Julie, because I'm telling you, man, the pain, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. And to know that you don't have any bad tooth and feeling that pain. But I'm telling you, you see the sinus there, it's a terrible thing, you know. I remember one time Mika was saying to me the whole of her teeth them hurt in her head. And she said it coming like somebody would knock them. And when she go to the dentist, they say they don't see anything wrong with the tooth that she should be in so much pain. So it looked like it was a sinus. Thank you for still being here, Best Beans. I appreciate your presence. It looked like it was a sinus that was doing her. So she said coming like something was bracing on the teeth. And the dentist them said them didn't see anything that causing them. She said they even used something and not the teeth. But the sinus there, it's a terrible thing. I didn't know that sinus was so terrible until one time I am not asthmatic, and I find my stomach wheezing, and when I went over to the hospital, they have to put me on the oxygen to clear my lungs. And I was here until like 2 o'clock in the morning. And it was the sinus that causes that. So when I went to the doctor week before last Sunday, they give me a nasal spray because they are saying my sinus, that is what it caused me to host up and stuff like that. It's the same bracing and pulling feeling I'm having. Yes, when Mika asked me if I have never experienced that, I told her only like when I'm having a direct toothache. But seems like that's what was happening. Thank God only one tooth is hurting. Because if it was the whole of them, I tell you, Mika was like she was going to get crazy. She have to have the pillow. I'm telling you, the sinus there, it's something terrible. It's something, it's not a good feeling. And sometimes you know what it do, what it used to do me once. It used to make one side of my head hurting, and that side of my head that is hurting, that side of the eyes like it's pulling out. And then that side of the nostril stuffy. And the first time I have that experience, and Best Beans is saying, God have mercy, Julie. And Sue is saying, I'm slowly going now, Miss Gay. So have a wonderful night. God bless. God bless you too, Sue, and thank you so much. Get some rest, my dear. Just getting home from work and feeling sleepy, it's best to go and get some rest because the body needs rest. And then you know, by the time the baby wake up again, you would have to get up. So it's best for you to go and have your night rest. Have a great night rest. And I see you somewhere on the YT street. May the good Lord send his angels to encamp round and about your dwelling and give you a good night rest. And Julie say, in this case, I wish I was a rotten tooth. It was a rotten tooth. It would be out. Yes, that's true. And Sue said, Best Beans and the rest of chat, have a wonderful night. I'm telling you, yes, because you would pick it out. When I am having the toothache, I always say, my God, it would be better if it's a baby I'm having, because all these everlasting pain, the baby would be out and the pain would ease. But the toothache, I'm telling you that the toothache is worse than baby pain. And somebody is telling me, no, the baby pain is hotter. The baby pain is hot, but after the baby born, the pain is. But the toothache keep going on, and it can go on for days. And Joyful Julie is saying good night, Sue. And somebody is telling me, no, sir, toothache no hot as baby pain. Maybe they have never feel a toothache before, and to know the extent of it. And Best Beans is saying, stay blessed, Sue. So guys, pain and a hole is not an easy thing. The tooth, your head, your belly, my God, when pain take you at those places, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. It's not an easy thing. But sometimes persons are feeling pain, and because sometimes persons see you moving around, they think that nothing is wrong with you, or you're not crying. Pain is horrible. Can I tell you, Best Beans? But you see, sometimes when persons are feeling some pain, and because persons see you trying to move around and do stuff, if you are not a lazy person, they would say nothing is wrong with you, but sometimes they don't even know. They don't even know. I remember when I was pregnant with Mika and taking to have Mika, I was feeling pain like from the Friday evening. And I can remember I was there peeling some food. I'm telling you, persons, not easy enough. I was there peeling the food, and I have to be walking from the fireside to the kitchen door with the food in my hand, peeling and dropping the skin all over in the kitchen. And I can remember my son come to me and said, Mummy, what is wrong with you? And I said, nothing. I suffered so much without power. And as I get back the power, it's something else. That's what I'm telling you. Sometimes when it's not one thing, it's the other. Trouble don't comes one way. It don't comes one way, and sometimes as one is off, then comes another. And guys, that little boy was noticing me, and his father was up at the top of the street, and he go up there and tell his father that something is wrong with me. And you know, he didn't even come and try to help me. I have to stay there and I have to cook underneath those pains, going from one place, just marching around in the kitchen. But he was so observative that he noticed that something was wrong and tried to find out what's going on. So pain is not an easy thing at all, at all. It's not an easy thing. And I don't like when someone is suffering with pain, especially when they are around me and I cannot help them. I feel useless when I see persons suffering with pain, and sometimes there's nothing you can do. You just have to watch them suffering. I don't like that feelings. Don't like that feelings one bit. But it's just a part of life. As I hear one of those persons who used to sing way back then say, man was made to suffer and woman was made to feel the pain. And it's definitely true. Pain is an enemy. Yes, it is. Indeed, it is an enemy. And some persons take it for granted. They see you feeling pain and sometimes you're crying. You know, they laugh. They take it for a joke. Maybe they have never been in that situation where they have gone through any pain before. So I even remember one time, years ago, we did have this big ram goat. It was for my granddaughter, but it big and it horn is very big. I think it spring from the Ethiopian breed. And guys, whenever I'm going to move it, I have to carry a piece of stick and to shy it away. And then it tangle up, and then I have the stick pushing him away because I don't want him buck. And I tuck my head underneath some bush, and guys, I'm telling you, it's about 10 was swarm me in my head and bite me. To be honest, I feel like my head was just swelling and I started to cry. And there was a lady in the yard, and when I go up there, I bring the goat and I give it to my daughter and said, put him up because I can't even manage to do that. And I was crying. And the lady was laughing and saying to me, then if it's a little wasp, bite me. And me going on like that. I said, if it was one wasp, I pushed my head there. Didn't know that there was a wasp nest. So most likely is all the wasp then just swarm in my head. I'm telling you, I feel so bad. I feel like my head was just swelling away from in the inside. And the lady was laughing. And I was like, oh my God, these people, they don't take anything serious. This is saying that's serious. And then I was saying it to somebody on the phone, and they instructed me to drink some DPH, and I did just that. But the pain stayed there for a little while, and then it take time and ease down. I experienced that wasp bite in my head already as a child. It was terrible. Can I tell you? All from picking ripe sweet sap, which was my favorite. I'm telling you guys, it's terrible for them to land into your head. When they bite you elsewhere and the body is hot, but in your head, my God, that was a bad experience. I'm telling you. And I'm a lover of sweet sap too. I love all fruits. I love all fruits. I love sweet sap. I love custard apple that some persons call the cozy, nieceberry, star apples, you name it. Sweet sap tree always carry wasp. Yes, I notice it. I'm telling you, man, I love those. And you know what I hear? I hear that the sweet sap juice is so nice, but I have never tried it before. One day I did have one in my hand, and somebody asked me, "You ever blend that yet?" And I said, "No." And they said to me, "If you blend it, you wouldn't want to eat it again. You just blend it." My two eyes could not open for a few days. Man, I'm telling you, then the swelling did come right across my forehead here and over the eyes. Because I don't know how many wasps was there, but the lady must believe a one was. It was a lot to how I feel the head, and the, the thing just coming, like you feel it here, you feel it here, and you feel it there all over. So to me, it's all the things that was on the nest just hive into my head. It's a horrible experience. And you know, I have an experience. You see, once a bees sting me, I have to go to the doctor because I'm so swollen. I remember one time I was in a peanut land picking peanut, and a bee sting me on my foot, and I could not walk to go home. The person then for the peanut land have to carry me home, and then the next day I have to go to the doctor. And persons are saying whenever time the bees sting you, it gives you medicine, but when it sting me, I have to find the doctor. So I always try to shy away from the bees. To me, it's more terrible more than the wasp, because when the wasp bite me, I don't have to go to the doctor. But once the bees sting me, especially if it's on my foot, I cannot walk. It's swollen. I don't know why, and persons are saying it shouldn't be so because they have medicine in there. But that's how it is for me. And Julie said you need to keep an a pin. I don't understand that, Julie. A pin. You need to keep an epin. What's an epin? The bee don't affect me. Okay. Some persons it don't, because some persons are saying when it sting them, they are happy because they get an injection. Oh, epin injection. Okay. Some persons are saying whenever they get a sting from it, they are happy because they get an injection. But me, it seems like it's allergic to me. Oh, EpiPen. Okay. Thank you, Best Beans. I'm telling you, man. But everybody body's makeup different, so the things that will affect you maybe it won't affect me. When I was younger, I didn't have any problem with mosquitoes. Like when they bite me, my greatest fear was them singing at my ears, and I have to keep boxing away my ears. And now that I'm going up in age, whenever they bite me, it scratch and my skin bump up. And when I was younger, I didn't have that problem. But as you aging, the body change. That's what I notice. So whenever these things bite me and it start to burn and I scratch it, the bumps just start raising up on my skin. And when I was much younger, I didn't have that problem. When I hear persons say mosquito bump them up, I didn't have that. But now, they bump up my skin. So these things sometimes have different effects on different persons. Different persons, and sometimes the body started to change. So the least little thing when you're going up in age, and I used to pray because I used to see some persons, even my uncle that meet his demise from the bike, He was 93-year old, riding his bike, going to bush, planting his things, feeling no pain. Sometime when I'm complaining of pain, he would laugh and say, but look how me young. I mean, I feel no pain and you so old. And you feeling pain and I used to have to laugh. You believe me, guys, that he used to cut the broom weed. I don't know how many of you know the broom weed. And bend down and use it and sweep up his yard as old as he was. Because he said he don't like to use the rake because the rake will sweep away the little grabbles. And then the place would muddy when the rain falls. So he bent down as old as he was and use the broom weed and sweep the yard. And I couldn't do that because his yard was a big yard. And he do that to show you that he wasn't feeling all this type of pain with no back pain and all of that. I'm telling you. So not every old people feel pain, but some, they feel aches and pain all over the body. And Julie saying my grandma used to use the broom weed too. Yes, he cut it because he used to have his skin piece, so when he go to his skin piece, he cut his broom weed and he used to plant his own field and so. And he was a very little Benouin man all over the place. Was very short and dark. In 1976, I remember he had an accident and he spent 1 year in the hospital in Kingston. At one point, persons were spreading rumor that he passed, but then they had to put iron in his feet. So when he was riding his bike, one of his foot have to pack off like that because it could not bend. But that didn't stop him from riding his bike. Something hit him off the bike and he didn't even know who it was up until the day he passed. And coconut straw broom. Yes, when you get the coconut limb and you put it like this and then you just chop it at one level, it sweeps the yard very good too. Coarse and nice. Best being said, not sure what is called broom weed. I know ballad bush broom, rosemary, bush broom, and touch broom. The broom weed is a little fine weed. It bloom a little yellow on it, and the leaves are very fine. So when you get that in the bundle, and when the leaves are dry off the stick, it's good to sweep the yard as well. And I know the rosemary bush too. Very nice to sweep the yard when you sweep the yard with it. Meanwhile, sweeping, you're having the fresh aroma from it. And the ballad broom. My grandmother used to use the ballad broom and sweep out the house too. But it is very soft. The ballad broom is ballad bush is very soft. And I know the touch broom as well. Miss Gaye, long time I don't see broom weed. It's the other day when I go around by my kids, I see a lovely tree, fat and nice. And I was saying when old time goats used to eat it and it's there and the goat them not eating it. So I was saying, my God, these goat don't know about these things. These look like these goat is not the modern days goats. Because in those goats, they would feed it down like it's nobody's business. And you know what I used to see my grandmother do when she don't have any tobacco? She would smoke the broom weed. She would dry it and smoke it. I'm telling you, those old time people, they used to do some things. And there is a bush that they call cowfoot bush. I don't know if you know it, best beans. It's very broad. It's very broad and it's shaped like like the cow hoof. She used to dry that as well and smoke it. And I used to hear persons saying that it's a good tea bush for cold. I don't know if you know it, Julie. These goats eat rice and flour. And this means a rosemary bush, we use it for antibiotic when we get cuts and bruises growing up. Okay. My grandson did have a goat. When they buy that goat, the person that sell the goat, the man sell him a little goat. So before it could tie, they used to have it walking around in the yard. And trust me, if you cook rice and peas, the goat would eat it. The goat was so tame until if you hold your head like this down, the goat come in like it would want to kiss you. The goat drink porridge. I don't know what they don't give that goat, and they were saying it's a pet goat. Even if you have in your dinner, you don't hold it up, it come in like, if you give it the chance, if you are outside sitting down, it would come and eat it. I can't tolerate the rosemary flavor. I love the tea of it, but if you boil it too strong, it gives you a kind of burning in your stomach. But I like it. And you know, my parents used to put it in soup. When my father cooking soup, he would put it in there. And Jay Brown is saying, Mom, happy night to you and all the lovely people in the house. Happy night to you all. Happy night to you too, Joseph, and welcome to my live stream. Thank you so much for coming. Happy to have you here. And Julie say, I see goats eating bar soap. Yes, some goats eat everything. Some goats even eat paper. And Julie is saying, hey Joseph, the tone goats them eat all orange, and the orange skin, the orange gut and all them something. Best Beans is saying welcome Joseph, and hooray for Hannah is showing Joseph some love. Thank you for all those love hearts. And Best Beans is saying welcome Joseph. These go and I used to hear people say goat don't drink water, but I know a lot of goats that drink water. When they are let go and the time is hot, they would come in and they would drink water and they would lay down for a while and then they would wander back in the bush. And hooray for Hannah said town goat eat everything. Can I tell you? I don't know, but to be honest, like the goats them that I see like walking in the streets, like in the town areas and stuff like that, if I know that they kill that goat and sell it, I don't think I would want to eat it, as long as I know they eat too much food rubbish. And Joseph said, joyful Julie and Sue, Hannah, special night to you all. I think Sue has gone to her bed. Joseph, she is in from work and tired. She was here earlier, but I think she gone to sleep now. Those goats just go around. Sometimes I see some Sichuan walking around in South. They are so shiny and pretty walking along the street here. So I know that anything they get on the street there, they would eat it. And you know what I like about those goats that you see wander on the street there in the town areas and stuff like that? They know the time to go home, you know. They know the time to go home to their owners. Hooray for Hannah said, I heard JB name and stopped by today to say hi. I'm still on the call. Hope I didn't miss anyone. Greetings. I don't think so. Hooray for Hannah. Oh boy, I'm telling you. I love just to admire those pretty goats I see in the town. Sometimes they have some lovely kids behind them as well. Just walking around, but when the time is right, they find their rightful owner and find their way home. They are sensible, not only human beings are sensible, animals are sensible as well. They know that when you let them out in the day, they are to go to the bush, and when it reaches certain time, they just walk back and find themselves home. And if they have a pen and you see they wandering around, by the time they know that it's time for them to go to the pen, they would just go in. I did have some neighbors in Piper's Corner there. When they are running home the goats, you would just hear him saying, pen, 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 pen. And those goats would find themselves straight to the pen. All they would do is stop in the yard and drink their water, because he would set buckets of water. I'm going to take some meds now, Miss Gaye. I'm going to take some meds now, Miss Gaye. I'm in no peace. Okay, Julie. And I hope and trust that the meds will help you and you will get a good night rest and a little ease of the pains. This means it's saying animals are intelligent. And this Julie is saying good night, everyone. Good night, Julie. And I hope and trust that the meds will help you. And I hope and trust you will feel much better tomorrow, and I hope also that you will get a good night rest tonight. And Joseph is saying, that's right, Hannah. I don't eat town goat. Them nasty. And Julie is showing some love. Thanks for the love heart, Julie. And I appreciate your presence here. I hope and trust that the good Lord will just give you a good night rest and ease the pain. This means he's saying good night, Julie. Pain free in Jesus' name. And Joseph is saying, okay, Julie, hope all work out good for you. I'm telling you, man, it's not an easy road with the pain thing there. But we just have to pray one for another and hope for the best in regards to pain. And hooray for Hannah is saying, good night, Auntie Julie. I pray the pain goes soon. I'm hoping and trusting and praying the same thing too. And talking about pain too, guys, we have to keep ambitious Jackie in our prayer. Her two knees, they are swollen. And she's going through a lot of pain. So when you guys go praying, please remember her in your prayers, that the good Lord will grant her peace and ease the pain. Thank you for the love heart, Patilla. I appreciate them, because it's not nice when our friends and our... Hey Charity, good night. Thank you for joining. Happy to have you here. Thank you for the thumbs up. I can see it going up. And this means it's saying prayer. And Charity is saying, Miss Gaye. Hello, Charity. Thank you so much for joining, my sister. I appreciate your presence. Hooray for Hannah is saying, Charity, my darling. And Charity is saying, Miss Bess. Oh, boy. I'm telling you guys, the pain, when it's not one thing, it's the other. She showed me a picture of her knees. They were swollen and they were shine. And Charity is saying, Hannah, darling. Best means is saying Charity and showing some love. Welcome, my dear. Welcome to the family. It's a pleasure having you here. And Charity is saying, Auntie Patilla. We are just trying to hold a friendly conversation here as I try to work on my WH. You ever see town goat thief ripe banana in the market? It's so fun watching them. No, Joseph, I've never experienced that. But that must be fun. And Charity is saying, Joseph, blessings, bro. That must be a sight to watch. I said, when these things bite, man, my God, it scratch so much. I can't manage them, man. And I went to get mosquito repellent today, and there was none in the supermarket. All they have was one that give me this coughing and let I feel like I was going to pass out, and I'm not buying that. And Patilla is saying, hey niece, Charity. Joseph, as you talk about the tone goat thief in ripe banana, have you ever witnessed a cat use his paw to open a towel? Charity is saying, where is the destroyer, Miss Gay? I don't have any, Charity. I went out to the supermarket this afternoon, but there was none. The ones that they have there, one time my grandkids go and bite, and I'm telling you, the thing let me start coughing. I think that is what did act up my sinus. Then my voice start to go and all of that. And Patilla is saying, hey Joseph, and Joseph is saying, Charity and Patilla, happy night. So I don't think, I am not using back that destroyer. But how I sit here in the corner, they're playing drums on my foot. So I might have to get up and get the zapper. And one bit me on my elbow, scratching and burning. And you know, some place where persons are living, like in the hilly area, they say they don't have any problem with mosquitoes, so I don't know if they're blown down to the flat here. I just use this because it's saying it's good for insect bites as well. Dave Brown said, no mom, I have not seen cat do that. I was in Kingston one time, and my cousin, you know those bigger people, they used to tie the stuff because the cat was there and persons gone out and they leave the dinner. So I don't know if you remember those towel, those kitchen towel that have the Jamaica flag on them, those pretty with the white and the blue and stuff like that. So she used one and tie up the carrier. I don't know how many of you know what is a carrier. Tie up the food in there and say it will keep warm, and my God. When I see her calling me like this with her finger, and she showed me so we went, and it was looking through the window, and the cat go up, and it was looking around, it was looking around like somebody looking to see if he see anybody. So when it's looking around, she bend down, and the thing sit on the bottom and put the 2 foot up like this, and use the 2 foot along with the mouth and pull the tie, and then he used his foot and scatter it. And as he was going to use his paw now to do like this to get off the cover of the carrier, my cousin fling something on the table and it runs, so I have to take up the food from there. And I was like, oh my God. And hooray for Hannah is saying, I know it. And hooray for Hannah. Oh, Joseph is saying, yes, I remember them, and Bessie laughing and saying, the cat. Yes, Charity is laughing and Joseph is laughing. Yes, they are very skilled. They are very skilled. And I hear persons said they used to complain about other persons eating out food and saying it was like somebody would pull it and eat it off. And then when they take a stock, it's a cat. So they are very cunning. Hooray for Hannah say, boy, don't underestimate those creatures, even the rats. I'm telling you, man. Sometimes when you look and you see them do some things, you have to really laugh. And Patilla is saying, I'm home, thanks. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, I'm happy that you reach home. You have a safe journey home. Thanks be to God. And I hope and trust that you will have a great night rest. And hooray for Hannah said, them no normal for true. Yes, they are not normal. And when you look into their eyes, it's like a marble. Their eyes is like marble. When you shine the light in there. Uh, oh boy. And hooray for Hannah said, happy you got home safe, Patty. Yes, when persons are traveling for a distance and they reach home safe, we have to just give God thanks and praise. Because sometimes it's not easy and it's not pretty on the road there. So when persons leave their home, you have to put your hands and your life in the hands of the Lord. And then when you get home again, you have to give God thanks, because indeed it's a blessing. And we have to be grateful, because sometimes a person leaves their home and they don't reach home, and sometimes they reach home, but after a couple of days things happen and they're broken up and they have to go to the repair shop and then spend a time and then they go home. And Joseph is saying those cats are the most intelligent thief. Best Beans is saying, Patilla, God is good. Indeed he is, Best Beans. Indeed he is. He tried to take care of his children. He tried to provide for them. He tried to protect them. And he tried to give them journey mercies. He don't try, he gives them journey mercies when they are traveling. So indeed that is something that we are to take into consideration and give thanks for. And Patty, oh, yeah, Best Beans say God is good. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. I'm here for an hour and 11 minutes. So I think I'm going to stay here for 12 more minutes. No, another 18 minutes, after which I think I'll end. If you guys don't want to go and sleep, but if you want to sleep, you can let me know. I won't keep you here, because I know for some persons it's like almost 12. Because it's 3 minutes to 11 here, so it's 3 minutes to 12 at your end, so I don't want to keep you up. So if you guys want to sleep, you can let me know, so then I will just end the live stream instead of keeping you here, punishing you guys from your sleep. I don't want to do that. So maybe in the next 8 minutes I'll end and just do an hour and 20 minutes, so that you guys can go and get your rest. And Joseph is saying, come on mom, you can't run away so quick. Okay Joseph, if you say so, but I don't want to punish other persons, because sometimes persons want to sleep, and because someone is live, they try to stay up and punish themselves, and I don't really like that. Because I know persons have to get up early in the morning and have to go to work and all these things. So I don't want to hinder anyone. And Best Beans is laughing, saying laugh out loud, Joseph. Because when you have working persons, you have to take them into consideration to know that they need to get rest and they need to sleep, get up early in the morning and do what they have to do and go to work. I'm getting up early to make breakfast. So you can go and have your rest, Best Beans. Don't let me keep you up too late. All you have to do is draw your blanket a little closer, cover your head, and get a good night rest. And I hope and trust that you will sleep well and you will also get up well. So that's how it goes. So I won't keep you guys here for long. I'm staying 6 more minutes with you guys, and then I'm going to let you all go to your bed. Because when you have to set up late, and sometimes when you are to get up early in the morning, sometimes you feel like you would take another 5 minutes, and you try to take that 5 minutes and you end up in trouble. You wake up late. And Joseph say, Bess don't need no blanket, just like I am. It's hot. Bess be say, happy Sunday everyone, midnight here. Oh yes it is. Happy Sunday to you as well, and hooray for Hannah say good night Bess. And hooray for Hannah say midnight here as well. And Charity says, so true JB. They take out the meat from the pot while cooking. And Patila says, send me some Bess. I want curry chicken and dumpling and yam. Bess Bean say, laugh out loud Joseph, me under me blanket. Oh God. And that's a nice menu, Patila. Curry chicken and dumpling and yam. And I would add 2 soft banana finger to it. Very nice menu. And the Best Beans is saying, hooray for Hannah, good morning. So I'm just watching the time here. I have 4 minutes leave to stay with you guys. Because when you see 12 o'clock come, you know that it's the middle of the night. And then by you cover up and you start to feel comfortable sleeping, it's time for you to get up. And Patila say, Mr. Yam, Best Bean say, Patila, Mr. Yam can't buy, too expensive. Yesterday was Friday. Yesterday evening I take a walk around to my kids and they cook. And they were telling me that yam is $480 a pound at a little shop there, and I was like, oh my God, so call it $500 a pound for yam. I tell them that, guess what? I won't say I won't eat any yam, but it's not me going to buy it because I can't afford it. So if somebody can afford it and buy it and cook it, I'll eat it, or if they can afford it and give it to me, yes, I'll be grateful, but it's too much. Charity is saying, Auntie Patila, why you so bad? That is a rainy season. Comfort food. JB saying, anything I get, it good with me. And Patila said, wow, Best Beans. We hardly get yams or banana here. Wow. Best Beans is saying yam here is $5 a pound. Oh wow. And Best Joseph say yam is very expensive everywhere now. Yes. So come next week I know the price is going up. And even the dasheen, they say it's $350 a pound. Telling you, man. So these and I tell you something too. I wouldn't say the farmers stay strong enough, because to tell you something. You see, when the higglers go and buy the things from the farmers, they are not paying them a good price for it either. They try to get it at a cheaper rate, and then when they go to the market, they sell it for twice the amount that they buy it for. So the farmers is not making a good profit. It's the higglers that do. Dasheen is very expensive here. Everything, my dear sister. I I don't eat dasheen unless it's roast. But I'm telling you, these higglers, they are making a bag of money. I don't think I will ever eat yellow yam again. Me not buying it. Yes, you can buy it, because I don't know for over there, but here it have a time when the season is plenty, it goes down because it get cheap. When things are in season here, it's more cheaper. But when you see it's scarce, it's very expensive. And then you see like how Miss Beryl did come here. Wow. They hike up the price behind her. No, it's very expensive, ma'am. So guys, I am here for an hour and 20 minutes. I don't think I want to stay out here any longer with you guys. I don't want to punish you. So thank you all for joining this live stream. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for your company. And I hope and trust that you will have a great night rest. Wow, that is so sad. Ground provisions are so expensive. Can I tell you? And there is nothing to be done about it. Blessings, everyone, says Best Bean. So, my lovely people, I want to thank you all for joining. I appreciate your presence here. Best Beans is saying, have a beautiful night. Thank you, Best Beans, and the same to you. I am just reminding you guys, let us just continue to be respectful to each other. Let us live in love and unity. Good night, lovely people. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. It will be the start of the week, Joseph. The weekend is over. Patilla says, thanks for keeping my company too. I appreciate you. Let us just continue to live in love and in unity with each other and spread and share the love. Have yourself a great morning. Remember to look how much hours you get host. Thank you so much. Best Beans, I will. And Charity is saying good night, everyone. Good night, good night, good night. And thank you all for joining. And I just hope and trust you will have a great night rest. The Lord will send his angels to encamp round and about your dwellings and give you a good night rest. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you somewhere on the YT street. Patilla, can you behave yourself now? Thank you all for joining. Thank you for keeping my company. I enjoy your company and I hope you enjoy mine. So this is where I'll take my leave and I'll say peace out. Bye for now. Ciao. Bye, my lovely people. Take care of yourself. And I will see you somewhere on the YT streets. Have a good night rest. Joseph, thank you for those hearts. Patilla, I say, Joseph, may always behave and best means of waving. Patilla is saying, bye everyone. Bye, bye. And thank you all for your support. Have a good night rest now. Bye.